So hello and welcome friends towards new session. In previous session we are learning language and curriculum. This is the unit 3 in this subject which is language skills. So what are the most um, probable skills in languages are listening, speaking, reading and writing. So I'm going to guide you to four core languages skills for effective communication. So the overview is that language is a system of symbols that permit people to communicate or interact. First one is listening. Accurately receive and interpret messages, the foundation of all communication. Then comes speaking, an interactive process where information is shared through spoken language. Then comes reading, construct meaning from written representations of language using decoding and comprehension. And the last one is writing. It means specific abilities that helps writers put thoughts into words in a meaningful form. Let's deep dive into the skills. So the first section is listening skill. It means the ability to accurately receive and interpret messages in the communication process. While listening matters, active listening it helps us for an effective communication, extremely important for leaders and managers, helps exchange information between people, develops learner strategy for understanding spoken discourse, increase quality of learner intake, helps you in public speaking. Now let's see some of the strategies to develop listening skills. First is songs, second is clips and video, then comes dictation, then comes MP3 player, then telephone and then growing story chains. Now let's move ahead with section 2 which is speaking skill. The process of building and sharing meaning through the use of verbal and non-verbal symbols. So importance and activities. So why speaking matters? Gives the ability to communicate effectively, allows speakers to convey message in a thoughtful, convincing manner, most obvious skill used in assessment, develops interpersonal skills, helps to create understanding, it avoids conflicts, helps a person grow socially and professionally in life. So what are the activities which comes into speaking is discussion, role play, infogap, brainstorming, storytelling and reporting. Now let's go further ahead with the section 3 which is reading skill. A multifaceted process involving word recognition, comprehension, fluency and motivation. So there are some different methods of reading and why it matters. First one is scanning, aimed only at finding specific information quickly. Skimming, diagonal reading, get a general idea without reading fully. Intensive, used for study of English, close reading of short texts. Extensive, read for pleasure, mastering general image of new information. So some of the benefits of readings are develops the mind, discovers new things, develops imagination, builds vocabulary and spelling, improves writing skills, develops a good self-image. Loud reading versus silent reading. Loud reading. It means surpasses students' reading level, builds vocabulary, imagination and promotes reading as an activity. Silent reading. Natural reading mode. Reduces cognitive load, helps mind comprehend and remember, builds vocabulary without instruction. So, the final section of today's session is writing skill. Specific abilities which helps writers put their thoughts into words in a meaningful form. The writing process. It follows a predefined steps which is pre-writing, writing, editing and then publishing. So what is formal writing? It is a clear, well constructed, unambiguous, used for academic and professional contexts. Informal writing. Personal tone, first person, slang, contradictions, contractions, and abbreviations are acceptable. Letter writing. Formal letters and informal letters. Short story. Fully developed narrative, shorter than a novel, features exposition, climax, resolution. Poem. Collection of spoken or written words expressing ideas, emotion in imaginative style. Article or report. Articles published in newspapers, magazines, reports factual, clear, well structured. That's it from this session. Let's understand the key takeaways from today's session that what we learned. Overall, everything you need to remember about the four language skill. We spoke about the four language skills, which is listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So active listening is key. It's mental and physical. Avoid distraction and stay engaged. Then we talk about speaking. So teaching speaking is essential. Use discussion, role play, storytelling, and picture narrating. Then we saw reading. Both decoding and comprehension are needed. Practice scanning, skimming, intensive and extensive reading. And then we saw writing. For the process, pre-write, write, edit, publish. Choose formal or informal styles wisely. So this is it from today's session. Hope you have learned something new and it has increased your knowledge. As always, please like, share and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon, because once you press the bell icon, you will be notified first when we upload a new video. So let's meet in another session. Till then, goodbye and take care.